How did I get lost in my own orbit, revolving around the planet that no one else can find? I'm waiting for signals on my screen when the signs that I'm receiving are all delayed in time. Oh,
me. Here we go. Hi, buddies. Sorry. Microphone is a bit far from me. But good morning. Hi. Man, this mic position is not it. We gotta figure something out. I gotta figure something out. Hi, Sacrum. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay. So we're gonna start stream off today with art, and that's how we're gonna start streams off for a while. Just so I can like really get into it, you know? Oops. Alright. Good tidings. Congrats on getting first, Shammy. Sorry. I was so distracted by the microphone, I forgot. Congrats on getting first. Alright. Pulling up the emote we're working on now. And then we can go into the drawing scene. Perfect! Wait. Perfect! Okay. So, we're continuing the rage emote. It's coming along nicely, if you can tell. Pretty close to being done, actually. Just doing a lot of the shading. I'm doing good. How you been? You considering it's rageful? Thank you. Yes. Very cute, but full of rage. It's very relatable. Hold my mic. Stay. Hold. Stop falling. Or I guess the better option would be to like move myself over a bit. I don't know. I might have to move the microphone. I don't like where it is. I won't lie. It blocks a lot of my stuff on the right side when I have it where it needs to be. But it also, it's like it would be kind of annoying on the left side, so I'm not sure. Oh well, anyways. Yeah, so we're working in CSP, so I'm working with my mouse again today. I was working on highlights for here. Still alive, so you can't complain. Good. I'm glad. We want you alive. I'm gonna erase. And we're gonna do that on a separate layer. We also need to make this screen layer, reduce its brightness. And then we can duplicate it, rasterize it, Gaussian blur it. Reduce opacity. Perfect. This is cute as hell, not gonna lie. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yay. I'm glad it's coming along nicely. Coming along nicely. Alright, and then we're gonna add a bit with the nose here. Or I guess I could make it. I'll do it like this. We'll make it a vector layer, and then once I make the shape, I will rasterize it. Where's the person? I want that. I can just imagine cutesy sounding. If I don't die from doing it. Cursor, here we go, okay. I was like, where is it? Where is it? Alright, and then you can adjust these points. Better match sort of nose bridge we have going on here. And we can color this in. Wonder, thank you for contributing to science. Welcome in, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. Alright, so once we do this, we can rasterize this layer and filter blur. Okay, perfect. And then the skin is all done. And create a folder, and we'll call it Flesh Fill. Flesh Fills. 100th annual. Oh, it is 100th. It is. Your 100th probing is huge. Actually huge. Huge. I also spilled water on myself. Also huge. You know what I did forget to do though? Medicine. As in, I forgot to refill my pill pack. So hold up, let's do that together. Woo! I don't drop everything first. Okay, sure. I took everything. I did. Cool. Didn't miss any this week, which is awesome. $100 clay pot inspections. That's gonna hurt. Clay pot is wild. Clay pot is insane. I love it. I love it. Okay. Pill 1 distributed. Put the blister pack away. We get our maracas out. Our maracas. Americas. Whoa, I just realized maraca and America rhyme. I got my maracas in America. Okay, no, they don't rhyme. Never mind. I don't know why I thought that. That was not true. You could make it rhyme, I'm sure, with enough rapping, but if they do not rhyme as naturally as I thought they did, which is a little sad for me. That's okay, I guess. Everything can be a little sad sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get me free vitamin D3, please. For my Friday, Saturday, Sunday pill hole. Okay. Last but not least, my mood stabilizers. 1, 2, 3 more. And done. And I'll take my pill for today. Pills for today. Okay. I just can't get enough. What layer is this? Oh, this would go into this folder. Okay. Next, we're gonna go into the pink hair area and create some shadows. Nope, up. I'm gonna go up no past. So we're gonna do this hot pink color. Grab our line tool. I've already set this layer to a multiply and opacity of 48. You love your annual probing? Bro, if you get probed annually and it's already been 100 annuals, that's crazy. Time's flying much faster than I realized. Much quicker than I anticipated. Start around the bow. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna remove the bubbles and stars for a second. Where did I put the fizz for those? Is it underneath? Wait, hair accessories. Those are just the lines. Where are the fills? Lines. Bow. Hair bubble. Here we go. Hair stars. Here we go. Found them. Hi, crazy. Those comic images are a bit sus. I've been told, but they're not, I promise. Good morning, crazy one. No, they're not sus, I swear. They're very normal. It's very normal to run around and like a bunch of random stuff. Can confirm. I did it a lot as a kid. This is a good color for us. Oh yeah. Dark enough. Hi, my pixie. Thank you for contributing to science. Welcome in, cutie. It's good to see you. I don't know where to put my phone. I don't know where to put my phone. I'll put it here. What the hell is that picture of the community post that traumatized me? That's one of our community's favorite cursed images that somebody drew and I combined with something else. So the original, I will redeem face reveal so you can see what the original part of that was. So this drawing was made by a community member during when I would do community nights. We would do community drawing night sometimes, and somebody came in and they drew this, and I thought it was really funny. And then behind it is an emote I found on Twitter, some cursed horrible thing, and so I combined the two because I thought it would be funny, and it is. So I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. Only once, never twice. No, I got the night. You try to cut up my conscience, baby, I get full of nonsense. That's the Cinderella song, right? Fancy suit with top hat Trill emote. Oh, that would be like I know what you're talking about. When like we put like a little monocle and mustache and a little glass of wine, and it turns into that emote of Leo DiCaprio, but it's like when somebody's doing something based and you're like, ah, yes, based. That's not a bad idea, a based emote. Saving grace, only once, never twice, no one can. How did I do the hair before? The shading on the hair is, I went a little hard on this one. So I went a little wild style right here. But I kind of think that also, I like this effect on here. So we'll replicate that. Even though I think it is going to be more difficult to accomplish than if I had just done regular shading. Sometimes you do things because it looks cooler, you know? Especially in art, because you want it to look good. That's actually not terrible. We'll come back up and fix that later. Alright, do that. We can do a little bit here. And then have it curve. Oh, we got a raid already. Hello? Thank you for the raid. Softboy Percy, thank you for the raid. Can we please get a shout out for Percy? How was your stream? What were we doing today? I don't know if we have a moderator in the chat, so I'll go ahead and do it for you. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? Hello, raiders. My name is Trill, or Trillestial. I am an alien from Pluto, but I currently live on the moon, and today we are working on a new emote, a rage emote. We are slowly making some new emotes for the community, very, very slowly, of course, because I'm the one who's making all of them, which means that I'm working at a snail's speed. But I hope you had a good stream. I've been watching the Cube all week, Trill. It was more interesting than school. It's been more interesting than school ever was. I'm scared what this cube is. Hi, Harvologist. What a cute username. Welcome in. Hello, hello. More interesting than school ever was. See, that's the issue with school these days. Is they genuinely don't care if they're interesting. A lot of teachers, they're like, oh, well, it's on you to want to be interested in learning. And I'm like, no, not until college. When you're a grade school teacher, you should absolutely still be trying to get kids interested in the topics you're teaching. Or else they will never know they actually like them or not. And then you're kind of fucking them up for the future. The red cube in Fortnite OG? Oh shit. What's VGen? VGen is a great website for artists to sell their art, both in shop form and commission form, and for clients to come check it out. If you are ever interested in checking out my VGen, here is the link. Would love for you to check it out sometime. I have free stuff up on there recently that I just added for panels for Twitch. So feel free to check that out. I ended stream early because my dad was shutting off electricity to check something. Well, I hope whatever was being checked. But he came in after I ended it. No! Oh God, I hate when that happens. Oh, that's so relatable. Well, hey, I hope you can maybe, I don't know, spend the rest of the day chilling or something, right? You have no money. That's okay, crazy one. Neither do I. We're in the same boat. I spent it all on Legos. You know what? Actually, with the price of Legos, that's valid. Yeah. Hi, Raven Proton. Welcome in. I'm so sorry, though. That is a frustrating situation to be in. If you guys aren't already following Percy, I know the little follow thing went away, but please go ahead and do so. I would appreciate it very much. And once again, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry that your stream ended under false pretenses, I guess, is a better way of saying it. What is this line? Oh, that's a later. So flesh line sounds extremely ominous out of context. It's fine. I love that emote so much. It's very politely covering its mouth as it laughs. Ooh, woo. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. This is fine. This is fine. That's such a good... What is that from, man? I remember when... How old is that? This is fine. Know your meme. 10 years is a... So it came out in 2013. Yes. I remember when the very first... Where's the Know Your Meme version of it? Here we go. Know Your Meme. Part of a series on KC Green. KC Green created this. An anthropomorphic dog trying to assure himself everything is fine, despite sitting in a room that is engulfed in flames, taken from the webcomic series Gun Show, illustrated by KC Green, and published in early January 2013. Oh my God. And it came from... Oh, the comic is even more accurate. Hold on. The actual comic page is pretty fucking accurate too. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. Flesh ripping off. That's okay. Things are going to be okay. It's burning to death. This is what came out in 2013, and it has never stopped being accurate. Yeah. Let's go see what the cat wants. She is requesting my attention. 1 second, please. Yes, little lady. Who could have made her so gluttonous? Who could have done that? Who could have made their cat so spoiled? Definitely wasn't me. Please. She's definitely not spoiled because of me. Hi, Addie. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Happy Monday. As happy as a Monday can be, of course. I know Mondays can be kind of rough for various reasons. rightful reasons too. It's a rough day of the week. All right. I also see we're gonna need to go in here and fill this in a bit. 2 pixel pen. Come in the corners. Just make sure everything is filled out. Because I know there's a tool that I could use to fix this stuff, but I just never use it. I instead make things harder for myself than they need to be, simply because I can. Don't pay it. Alright, don't pay it. I don't think we have this issue with any of the purple area, or I mean with the flesh. Back to shadows, although you're kind of close to being done. I didn't put this in the last emote, but a little part will look kind of cute too. Alright, let's go back through and edit the line width. Do you want to go on the bed? You can get up here. Come on. You don't need my help. You can do it. She's a big girl. Want to hear something Loki did in Norse mythology? It's very, very weird. Is it the where he fucked a horse? He does a lot of weird stuff in mythology. If it's the thing where he fucked a horse, I already know. You can do it. Come on, baby. You're a good girl. You can jump on the bed. Yes. I like that you didn't say anything else besides that. Just yes, that's the thing.
I'm Paul. Good kitty.
Percy, I'm sorry you didn't get first, but hello. Thank you for contributing to science and for the head pets. I appreciate it. So we've been slowly introducing Moo Moo to my mom's cat, Lily. Oh, that's why she's looking this way. It is time for Lily to come out. I just came back and I heard fucked a horse. Welcome in, Raven. Yeah, we were talking about Loki in the Greek mythology. At least he didn't sleep with everyone else's wives like Zeus. True, Zeus was a fucking slut. Oh my god, man slept with everything. No playtime right now, guys. I know you want Momo to hit that really badly, but it's gonna have to wait. I know you both crave the weird hostile staring at each other through the screen. Momo. All good on the cat front. As soon as you said mythology, though, I knew exactly what you were talking about. I love that. June, welcome in. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. These cats are so cool and cute. I love cats so much. Oh, we didn't finish laying down lines. I'm a liar. We forgot the eyebrows, which are also the same color as the hair. What's that? Fix the part nobody's gonna see. Baba booey. Baba booey. I don't know if that's what they're saying in the song, but it does kind of sound like he's saying Baba booey. Baba booey. Alright. Oh wait, I think I just changed it to where it's called. Wait. Baba booey. Baba booey. I know that's not what he's saying, but Baba booey. Baba booey. Align that. Fix this up a bit. Be more in shape with the line. Just clear it up. Oh, awesome. Okay. That looks good. Thin that out a bit. Nice. Looking clean. Looking crisp. Addie, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it very much. Addie, thank you for the Prime sub. Hello?
Vanessa, I'm
a material girl. Thank you for the Prime sub. Brand new spanking Prime sub. I appreciate that. You don't have to put your Prime here, but I do appreciate when you do, you know? And if you hear somebody who has Amazon Prime and you're not using your Prime sub somewhere on Twitch, Jeff Bezos is running into your house and literally taking money out of your pockets. I'm not exaggerating. He's a bit of a thief, and he's doing that to you. So go make sure you use that somewhere, because it's a free sub and ad-free viewing and emotes on somebody's stream, which is pretty poggers, and fucks Jeff Bezos in the pants. Because I genuinely think Twitch does not benefit from Prime subs as much as people use them, which is kind of funny because they kind of can't get rid of it at this point in time. At least, though, they try to really, really hard to like make you forget about the fact that it's there. It's kind of funny. It's like one of those things. For example, the best thing I could think of with my own stuff is a Sprint, the phone company before they got bought out, I think, by T-Mobile. They had a deal with Hulu, who unironically is getting bought out by Disney now. So this no longer is a thing because of this, but screwing companies, exactly. Bone Zone. I watch on my lunch break. You bring me a little joy in my day, so take my prize up. Aw, Addie, you bring me a little joy in my day too, each one of you. That's why I like streaming so much. So all make me very happy. It's very fun. And I appreciate you being here, and I'm glad you appreciate me being here, and we can all get through these days together, you know? Yeah, no? Loki was pretty smart to point out that Bro didn't have the right for his neck for about 5 seconds until Broke sewed his mouth shut. I don't know who Broke is. I'll be real. But that sounds crazy. To have your mouth sewn shut does not sound fun. No, but I was saying Hulu and Sprint had a thing where for a while there when you got their unlimited data plan, that's how old this is, unlimited data was just becoming a thing. My mom got the unlimited data plan with Sprint, and so we got free Hulu for life from them. And you can tell within a few years, once platform streaming had become more popular, they would log me out of Hulu like once a month and try to get me to pay for a service. And it would take me like a solid 10 minutes to log back in the way to get it for free. And it's just really funny because you can tell like when a company offers you something and then they're kind of like, fuck, I wish I could take that back. But they can't, so they just try to make it insanely annoying to access the thing again. And it's like, wow, terrible. Broke is a dwarf. Ah. Yeah, I don't know much about mythology, if I'm being quite honest. It's not that I didn't find it interesting, it's just we didn't really learn most of it outside of English, you know? Just your basic English class. Oh, here's the what is it? Epic. But the Odyssey. That's the name of the book. Or the epic with the writing and all of that stuff. Yes. I'm good at describing what I'm talking about. Ugh. Could you imagine if they asked me to come back to start teaching again and I just go up there and I'm just like, God of War. I'll be so real, it never interested me. The games never really seemed like my type of game. But I've heard a lot of good stuff about them from people who do really like the games franchise. I just don't think it's for me, per se. Speaking of games that aren't for me, but that a lot of other people like, how's Silksong? How are the Silksong enjoyers enjoying? Are you guys enjoying it? Is it everything you'd hoped it would be? I hope it was, because I've been in the boat of being disappointed by something I've waited for game before wise, and it's no fun. So I hope you guys aren't experiencing that heartbreak that can occur. Baby. I was confused for a bit because every streamer I watched was playing Hollow Knight and then remembered Silksong was coming out. Yeah, everybody was getting into it, playing it for the first time. I've just never been into platformers or Metroidvanias, anything like that. I've always kind of sucked at and not been a huge fan of, which is why I've never played Hollow Knight, and why I probably will not ever play Silksong. But that's okay, because again, not everything is made for everybody, you know? And that's okay. The only time I really get frustrated when by that fact, again, is when I've let myself build up unnecessary expectations for what it finally will be. Which I'll never do again. I say, hopefully. It's hard to actually limit expectations, though, when you're really excited about something. You just want it to be really good, and then when it's not really good, you get very sad. They're not for everyone, yeah. It's just not a big thing I'm a fan of, but I love the art style of the game. Very pretty to look at. Alright, I have a Uncrustable here we're going to eat. Yummy, yummy. Nice color. Okay, we can get started. What's the blob's name? I don't know that he has a name. I don't know that we named the blob. Did we name the blob, chat? I don't think we ever did. A little unfair to the blob, huh? We could name him Bob the Blob. Bob the Blob is kind of fun, maybe. That was yummy. Name him Maple Syrup. Oh my god, that's actually a cute idea. Or Gumdrop. Because he kind of looks more like a Gumdrop. We'll call him Gumdrop. His name is Gumdrop, and he loves when the bass drops. Ah, I like it. I like it. One, two, three. Wow. Almost choked. Wow. Wow, almost choked on your spit. That's impressive. Local alien chokes to death on spit, live on stream. Chat watches helplessly as they literally can't do anything about it. How would you even... I'm sure that's happened. I probably shouldn't talk about it too much because it can get really grim. So I'll leave the topic there. But hopefully nothing horrible ever happens to me while I'm live. And we don't ever have to traumatize you guys on stream. I laugh like that's something I would enjoy or something. I also don't want to be traumatized on stream. Again. Ugh. I don't know. Are you really a streamer if you haven't been traumatized by at least one person in your... Okay, sorry for that. One person in your community before? Yeah, only on Kick. True! True, only on Kick. T-Roo. T-Roo. I don't even remember what I was going to say because that's just so T-Roo. I like that my captions think I'm saying tea room instead of tea-roo. Like, roo. And then T in front of that. Yeah. But not like the drink tea, the letter T. Ah, there we go. The captions. When I put the word letter before it. So then wait. Letter T roo. Close enough. Sorry, I love messing with the captions. Just to see what it can pick up on my voice. I was gonna say something though and I completely forgot. Oh, getting traumatized. Yes, by viewers. Are you a real streamer if you've never been traumatized by a viewer before? Let's be real. Are you a real streamer if somebody hasn't fucking faked their death in your community to gain attention? Let's be real here. Or is that just a me problem? I still can't believe that was such a crazy thing. I have a lot of very unique experiences as an individual. That being one of them, for sure, was a crazy experience. Other crazy experiences I've had include almost being kidnapped in Austin, Texas. Also voluntarily getting into strangers' cars at night. And surprisingly not getting kidnapped. God, I was so stupid when I was younger. It is a miracle I didn't get hurt worse than I did growing up. Because, oh god, I was doing stupid shit. You know what's less stupid that I'm gonna do right now? Some bubbles. 1 second. Excuse me, okay. I think that was all the highlighted areas I wanted. Oh, I wanted to put one more over here. Okay. Coming down over here. Did the music just stop playing? The fuck? It started. Oh, it stopped because I wasn't pulled up. Let's put some different song to play then. I love this. It's literally just called metal funk. That's what it is. It's metal and funk combined. It's very good. Hope you have a good day and good stream. Thank you, Goblo. It's good to see you. I hope you've had a good day so far. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate you. Okay. That's nice. It's a nice line. Yeah, the amount of control that you get in Clip Studio Paint is to die for. Even if it takes me twice as long to get one piece done because of it, if I'm actually more satisfied with my work, I think it's worth it. Though I don't know that I'd be able to do commissions this way without having to charge like a fuck ton more for my emotes. And I actually just lowered a bunch of my prices on stuff, so. Definitely probably won't be doing commission emotes this weekend. At least not for a while. Once I get my workflow maybe a bit set up, we can get into doing it that way, but I'll still use Procreate for commissions. This one we can just lower a bit because there's no shadow to go around, which is really nice. You thought today was Oblivion? It is! We're doing things a little differently, Goblo. Where we're gonna start with art and then switch to gaming a few hours into stream. So that way maybe I can stream a bit longer. Okay, nice. Yeah. We're testing it out. We'll see how it works. I meant to do it last week, but I just didn't get around to doing it properly. But I fixed it all today, and we're here now, ready to go. That looks really nice. Okay, this looks weird. Filling that line down. Nice. Very nice. Alright, I believe that's all of our highlights on the pink hair size where we need it, so then we can duplicate the layer, lower the opacity, go to the original layer, rasterize it, filter blur that up to about 40. And that looks good to me. Nice. Alright, so hair is done. Pink hair is done, I mean. Create folder, insert layer, rename it. Pink hair fills. Alright, next, purple hair fills. We have an ad break that we gotta play first, so we'll be right back in 3 minutes. I don't know what the words are to this song. I'm just singing random words that maybe sounds right. But I feel like that's fairly normal for people. You guys just make up words to songs too, right? It's not just me. There's specifically this one song called North Memphis. And for the longest time, of course, Addie, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope your work day goes by very quickly and that you had a nice break. There's this song called North Memphis, and the words I now know are North Memphis N-word. Those are the lyrics. But for a really long time, I thought they were saying cold mashed potatoes. Because that's what it sounded like, cold mashed potatoes. So I now know that's not what the words to the song are, but those are the words that I sing still, because it's kind of funny. Cold mashed potatoes, cold mashed potatoes. Cold mashed potatoes, cold mashed potatoes. You know? I know those aren't the words, but they're the words in my heart. But maybe not cold, maybe hot mashed potatoes, but that doesn't really... Cold matches north a bit better, I think, with the way they were saying it at least. She looks so angry. I've really done a good job of conveying her rage. Hold on. Wait, I can convey it even better? Boom. Angry. I might change the rage lines to be a little less thin and look a bit more cartoony before I complete this emote. I might redo them. Because they're just kind of... I don't think they stick out enough right now. Like, if this were actual emote size, like, they just don't stick out enough. I think we need to outline them in some other colors or something else. We'll get there, though. We got a lot of stuff to shade before we get to worrying about that still, so, okay. Ah! Bubble time! Purple hairs. So first, we're gonna do a regular layer, and we're gonna get a very dark purple to represent the galaxies behind my hair over here. Excuse me. Ow. There's a thing on my nose. Kinda hurts. That's not. There we go. Well, we'll save that. Blur this. Alright, so now we're not adding a new multiply layer. We're gonna change the opacity to 48. We're gonna grab this purple, we're gonna change it to a darker blue and darker blue even more. Switch to our curved line tool, continuous curved line tool. You know what I'm seeing here? Some unfilled pixels. You like this emote? Yay! I'm glad. I meant to grab this color. This color, yeah. It's gonna be paired. I'm trying to work on them in pairs. So this one's pair is the no you. So we did 2 animated, 2 non-animated. I think we'll do 2 more non-animated and then 2 animated, and that'll be how I work through all the emotes you guys unlocked. I'm the worst type of person because if I feel pain, I'm like, let's make it hurt more until it stops hurting. Essentially. I'm like, let's find the thing that's making it hurt and make it stop. But what I'm doing is actually just making it worse. And I know I'm doing is making it worse, but my brain is still like, nah, do more. Do more still. Do more still. We're filling in all the edges. I'm gonna fill that in with this too, because fuck it. I don't really need to fill this line in. It's not the end of the world, but especially on an emote, nobody's going to be really able to see this detailed once it's being used, but I'll know it's there if I don't fix it, so... Okay. Back to the lines. Let's do it. I like that, and then we'll color all this in. They're doing the lawn outside. I can hear it. We're gonna get this. And this. Get one of these. Fix that later. Boom. I gotta sneeze. Oh my god, excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. Thankfully the purple doesn't take up too much space, and it doesn't really need that much touching up on corners or anything. Just some lining up properly to make it look a little more natural. Here, better now. That's where it actually is flush. Fine. And this is also fine because it's just yeah, you don't actually have to adjust the line thickness or anything. Oh god, scary. Jump scare! Anchor point jump scare! I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay. So I'm sorry if I'm like congested. I think this time of year I'm gonna be sniffly a bit more often than not, you know. Alright, so then we're gonna lower the opacity of the duplicated layer to 25. We're gonna go back to the original. We're gonna rasterize that shit. And then we're gonna blur it 540 or so. We'll do 35. Nice. I like that. It's looking good. Okay. Next, add another vector layer, clip that shit, change the screen, change that to 48, not 49, 48, and then come back to our original purple. We're gonna make it a little bit more pink. Get a nice little pink highlight going here. Oops. Would be helpful if I did it on the right layer and not on the wrong layer. Yeah, see how that kind of like a pink undertone to that little highlight now? It's nice. Oh, I love that. I love a pink highlight. Understanding colors and how to use them properly in drawing actually made me like the color purple more. Fun fact. I was not a big purple person. Even when I made the design of this character, I was kind of like, I picked purple because I liked it better than a light blue for my skin tone. It was either going to be a light blue or a light purple. And I think the light purple just looked better. Or it was originally going to be gray, but then I was like, nah, we got to have more color in there, you know? When I learned later, not too long after, how to shade colors properly and not just use white and black for highlights and shadows, I learned how to make things look more vibrant, and I actually really learned to like purple and green a lot more. Yeah. Turns out knowing what you're doing can make things a lot more enjoyable. Crazy, I know. Crazy concept. But before you can get to the part where you know what you're doing, you gotta get through the part where you don't know shit. And that's the part that a lot of people struggle with, because nobody likes being bad at stuff. It's not fun struggling. Like, I'm still not satisfied with a lot of my artistic skill. But, you know what? I'm not gonna get better by not doing anything. That's for sure. I'm probably gonna get worse, honestly. If I spend too long not practicing, essentially not working. Like, there's one thing to take a break, yes. Taking a break is part of the learning process and very key for your brain not to burn out on the process that you're learning. But, it's also important not to just fall off entirely, because then you kind of have to relearn everything every time you pick it back up, and that's never any fun either. Like, sure, after a point, it's like muscle memory more than not, but still. Let's see if we change this to color dodge. Ooh, I like that so much more. Instead of a screen layer, we're making it a color dodge. It's much hotter pink. Did I do that in the original? Is it gonna look weird? It's such a small detail. No, I did not. I did not. I kept it the boring pale pink. This is the issue with making all your own stuff. I don't know how other artists handle consistency like this. I know how. Never mind. I know how they do it. They do them all at once. They have a grid where they have all the emotes laid out. They have one big thing, and they have all the emotes laid out here. And they all do it, like, they'll do all the line art, and then all the coloring, and then all the blah, 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 but we don't do things the same way sometimes as we should, so, Kind of. I mean, if I've made emotes plural for anybody before, they know that the picture I send, let me see if I can find an example of my progress pictures, because oh, oops, there's my Discord. Oh no, you saw the Discord. Whatever will I do? Here we go. Here's an example of some emotes I did and what I sent over to get the line art approved. I had all of it laid out like this. Now, these are not the same image file, because in Procreate, it'll have all your stuff laid out for you like this. But if you were doing it in CSP, what some people will do is they'll just make one big canvas, and then they'll lay out a bunch of grids similar to this, and then just do it all in one file, because you can have much larger image files on here than you can in Procreate. Procreate is very limited by its memory availability. So if you have a bigger canvas, you actually have less layers available to use. God, just look how much sloppier my line art was versus this. See how much nicer I can make things? Like the rounds are more, I don't know. I want to eventually take all of my emotes into CSP. I just want to get a little bit faster so I can feel like not charging $1 million to make sure I'm not wasting my time or my clients, because waiting too long for emotes, everybody who commissions me is super sweet and does not mind waiting, especially when I have to extend deadlines, which I hate doing, but sometimes is necessary. They're all amazing about it, but I still don't want it to happen if I can avoid it, because I don't charge extra, obviously. If there's a delay, it's on my end, but then that is also time I'm not getting paid for, and I gotta be better about that. So we just gotta make sure we officiate, make it efficient, as my mother would say. All right, cool. Purple hair done. Create folder, insert purple hair fill. Done. All right, next cyan hair. Why did I pick 1 million colors for this model? I don't know. I do know because I love 1 million colors, and it was hard for me to pick this one. Fun fact: when I did used to dye my hair, before I would dye it all pink, I would do what is called, what are they called? Well, there's a word for it. Whatever, I would do chunks, is what we'll call it. I would take chunks out of my hair, not like cut them, but I would take chunks, dye them, and dye them different colors. So I would have like blue and green in my bangs, and then on the bottom left of my hair over here would be like a pink strip, and then there'd be like a bright red strip, and then there'd be like another color over there, and I would just have multicolored dye before I picked all one color, or before I started dyeing all of my hair, because I would also dye all of my hair various colors too, but I just really like dyeing hair. I don't do it much now because it takes a lot of effort and I don't really go anywhere, so it would just be for me, and that's cool and all, but like, I'll be so real, it takes so much time because I have so much fucking hair, it's not worth it, and it's way too expensive to ask someone else to do it. So I just kind of stopped doing it. But for a good period of my time, my hair was not its natural color for at least 5 years, if not longer straight. Because I just liked dyeing it so much that it was never it was never the natural color until more recently when I stopped dyeing it like a year or two ago. Hi Reptilian, welcome in, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm looking for a reaction image right now and I can't find it. But I bet if I looked at it on TikTok for like more than 5 seconds, I could find it. Oh, come on. Let me see if I can find it just under various work reaction images. It's so good and I can't find it now. Next time I see it on TikTok, I'll just have to save it. Boo, where is it? What the fuck? Oh! It's this, hold on. Wait. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now I need to find. I found the dancing of it. Now I just need to find the edit. The edit of it. Where's the edit of it? No. I want this image. I need it. Oh, we're getting so close. I found a version of it. I need the yassified version of this image. Come on, Pinterest. Come on, Pinterest. Oh, you're letting me down, Pinterest. You are letting me down. Why? What the fuck am I looking at? Holy shit. What? This is Google Lens. The image is a solid white color. Oh. It didn't have the right info needed. Oh, ooh. We're slowly finding it. Okay, I found one with a pink bow. Let's go from there. Oh, come on. No, I don't want this person's Instagram page. Now I'm on a hunt for this meme so I can show it to you. I don't even remember why I wanted to show it to you. But I need it now. Okay, but pink. Oh, I found it! Holy shit. I don't remember what the context was, but this was the image I was searching for. Fuck. I don't even remember what I was trying to talk about. This was what I was trying to talk about. Just in case. I'm saving this now. I need to save this. 'Cause if I ever need this again, it's going to be very important to me that I can find it. But this is me. Yes. Like, Yastin. I don't know if Pixie, if you can hear me, but this is also you. Whenever I say this, I think of Pixie as well. Whenever I see this. Sorry. I think of Pixie as well. This is us. Yes. I'm saving this right now. Yas. I saved that as yas.jpg. It's perfect. Okay. Anyways, that was a journey. I did not know you could add search terms to an image search when you were reverse Google image searching something. So now I know that. Is my mom okay? She either just laughed really hard or something bad happened. I can't tell. Or I'm hallucinating and then that she didn't actually make any noise, which is also a valid option. Angie Trill, yes, this is Angie. This is me when you take my sweets and don't tell me first, so I don't have time to get more, but I've already come home for the day, and now I don't have any sweets, because you ate them all. You know? I don't eat my sweets. I like my sweets. They're mine. Not yours! Double time. Excuse me. Okay. I'm struggling to want to keep focusing on this. So I think we call it there for the art part of the stream. But I do think we had a pretty good art session. If I do say so myself. YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and end your stream, and then we'll be right back with Oblivion on your end. Twitch, we don't have an ad break right now because we did just run one recently. So sorry, I wanted to do 2 hours of drawing. Maybe next time, maybe tomorrow. but we could only get about an hour in. So, yeah. Bye, YouTube.
Let the parasites suck it all out of your lungs.